It's a question you might not expect to hear in today's youth-obsessed culture, where beauty is often equated with being young and flawless. But think about it for a moment. Haven't you ever been drawn to an older woman's presence, grace, or even the way she holds herself? There's something undeniably alluring about women who have lived through experiences, who have learned through time. But what is it? What exactly makes older women so magnetic, so irresistible? Well, it's not just about appearances. It's much deeper than that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Motivlux for more inspiring content. And let us know in the comments, what do you think makes older women so attractive? Let's keep this conversation going. First, let's talk about experience. There's an undeniable allure in someone who knows who they are, and older women have typically reached a point in their lives where they've stopped trying to fit into society's rigid expectations. They've been through the highs and lows, and that experience has carved out their character. It's not just about the number of years they've lived, it's about what they've learned along the way. Older women often bring a sense of wisdom, grounded in real-life experiences. They know the world isn't black and white, and they've gained the ability to see life's complexities, navigating challenges with confidence. This gives them an air of maturity that younger women might still be working toward. And there's something magnetic about someone who knows themselves, someone who doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. Imagine you're sitting across the table from a woman who speaks with the calm confidence of someone who has weathered storms. She's not in a hurry. She's not easily flustered, and she's mastered the art of silence. That kind of energy is undeniably attractive, drawing you in because it's not about perfection, but presence. Self-assurance and confidence. There's also a level of self-assurance in older women that can be incredibly appealing. When you've had time to grow into your skin, you start to embrace yourself, flaws and all. Older women don't carry the same insecurities they might have in their 20s or 30s. They're not preoccupied with fitting into someone else's mold. They're comfortable in their own skin, which is a powerful form of beauty. Confidence, as they say, is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. When a woman walks into a room with a sense of who she is, without needing validation from anyone else, that confidence shines brighter than any makeup or designer outfit ever could. Older women exude this kind of confidence because they've learned, often through life's tough lessons, that they are enough just as they are. This level of self-assurance creates a kind of freedom. It's the freedom to speak your mind, the freedom to say no when necessary, and the freedom to walk away from situations that don't serve you. That's the kind of energy that commands attention. Intelligence and depth of conversation. Let's shift to another aspect that makes older women so attractive, their intelligence and depth. We're not just talking about formal education here, but the kind of intelligence that comes from living a full life. It's the ability to hold deep, meaningful conversations. Older women are often better equipped to engage in discussions that go beyond the surface level. They've been around long enough to have developed well-rounded opinions, to have their perspective shaped by a range of experiences, good, bad, and everything in between. When you're around someone who can challenge your thinking, expand your worldview, and introduce you to new ideas, it's invigorating. It's more than just small talk. It's connection on a deeper level. Older women often know how to engage in these kinds of conversations because they've lived through enough to offer insights that younger women may not have yet gathered. And let's be real. True attraction goes beyond physical appearances. It's about mental stimulation too. When someone can keep you captivated with their mind, it only intensifies their allure. Emotional maturity and stability. One of the most compelling reasons older women are attractive is their emotional maturity. They've often moved past the drama, insecurities, and emotional turbulence that younger individuals might still be navigating. This emotional stability brings a calmness to relationships that can be incredibly refreshing. Imagine dating someone who is not only self-assured, but emotionally grounded. There's less room for mind games or manipulation because older women have typically outgrown those habits. Instead, they value honesty, transparency, and meaningful connections. That kind of emotional maturity brings an ease to relationships. You feel secure in their presence because they know how to communicate openly and handle challenges without falling apart. For someone looking for a relationship that is built on a solid foundation, this emotional stability is priceless. It's the difference between constant chaos and a relationship where both people feel seen, heard, and respected. A sense of independence. Another attractive trait that comes with age is independence. Older women tend to have their own lives figured out. They've likely built their careers, explored their passions, and found ways to enjoy their own company. This independence is intoxicating because it shows that they don't need someone to complete them. They're already whole. This doesn't mean older women don't want love or companionship. They do, but they don't rely on it to define their worth. They know that a partner should complement, not complete, them. This independence creates a healthier dynamic in relationships. Instead of clinging to someone out of fear of being alone, they're more likely to enjoy someone's company while maintaining their individuality. This kind of strength and independence makes them stand out in a world where dependency is often encouraged. It's refreshing to be with someone who knows what they want and doesn't feel the need to depend on anyone to provide it. Timeless beauty and ageless grace. While society often tries to convince us that beauty fades with age, the reality is far more nuanced. There's a different kind of beauty that older women possess. It's a beauty that transcends the superficial. As they age, many women learn how to carry themselves with elegance and poise. They've mastered the art of embracing their changing bodies, finding beauty in the journey rather than in trying to cling to a youthful image. There's an old saying that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and in the case of older women, beauty comes from so much more than physical traits. It's in their smile lines, which tell stories of laughter and joy. It's in the wisdom etched into their faces, a testament to the challenges they've overcome. There's a kind of radiance that comes from within, a grace that only deepens with age. And let's not forget that beauty standards are changing. More and more, we're seeing examples of older women who are celebrated for their timeless beauty. From high-profile actresses to everyday women who age with grace, society is beginning to acknowledge that beauty doesn't have an expiration date. Older women, with their elegance, wisdom, and lived experiences, are redefining what it means to be attractive. The allure of authenticity. Above all, what makes older women so attractive is their authenticity. They're not trying to be anyone other than who they are. They've spent years peeling away the layers of societal expectations, and what remains is a woman who is fully herself, flawed, beautiful, and real. In a world that often celebrates perfection, it's incredibly refreshing to meet someone who embraces imperfection. Older women, through their life experiences, have learned the value of being authentic. They're not trying to keep up with the latest trends or fit into anyone else's idea of who they should be. Instead, they bring a raw, unfiltered version of themselves to the table, and that's incredibly attractive. Authenticity breeds trust. When someone shows up as their true self, it invites you to do the same. It creates a space where real connection can happen, where vulnerability is embraced rather than feared. And in the end, isn't that what we're all looking for? A connection that goes beyond the surface, beyond the facades, and into something real. Conclusion. So, why are older women so attractive? It's not about one single thing. It's about the combination of wisdom, confidence, independence, emotional maturity, and authenticity. It's about the allure of a woman who has lived, who has learned, and who carries the grace and beauty of her experiences with pride. Older women embody a kind of attractiveness that goes far beyond physical appearances. They offer depth, connection, and a level of self-awareness that is incredibly rare and valuable. So the next time you find yourself drawn to an older woman, remember, it's not just about her age. It's about everything she's become along the way. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Motivlux for more inspiring content. And let us know in the comments, what do you think makes older women so attractive? Let's keep this conversation going.